Thanks for watching Full Color Commentary. I'm Mark Allen, and I have for you an affordable first. And this affordable first happens to be one I picked up just recently. Believe it or not, first time I've ever owned this, even though I've been for years a huge Sal Buscema fan. And the Hulk, the Incredible Hulk, was one of the staples of my comic reading childhood. But this is the first time I have owned the Incredible Hulk number 194. And what this is the first issue where Sal Buscema began as the regular penciler of the Hulk. Okay, so this is it. And in here, I didn't even know I was getting this until I picked it up. It's strange. I've read Sal Buscema Hulks throughout my childhood and some of my teenage years. And then I continue to go back to them just for nostalgia and for just a fun read when you don't want to think too much. Okay. It's not a slam on any of the writers or on Sal, but the Hulk was just a fun mag to go and read and see a SmackDown. Okay. Because no one could smack down like the Hulk could smack down. And so, anyway, I picked it up at Heroes and Wizards in Webb City, Missouri. And shout out to Wayne and Brenda. But this is a great book. Got it for $5. And here's the thing: this one has a few issues, no pun intended. A few issues going on with the cover, some creases, and a little bit of an ink stain up here. Not printing related, but somebody got something pink on there. I don't know what it is, but it's a great read. It's a fun read. And I've seen these on eBay. You can get a high quality, um, high grade copy of Hulk number 194 for between 10 to $15. That's affordable to me. I'm lumping that into affordable first. Anybody can generally scrape up 10 to $15. All right. And so great fun here. Great story. Just a little bit about it. The Bruce Banner falls in with a nice young couple of a couple of lovers who are running, it turns out, from her father, and who does not approve of her choice of intended. And so what you have is, interestingly enough, you have a scene here where they come to a town that's kind of closing down because nightfall is coming, and they're fearing something, and the fear is of something called, or someone called, the Locust. And so the Locust is, of course, I won't give too much away, but the Locust is the main villain of the I almost said the flick, the main villain of the book. And great. I didn't check on who did that cover. I didn't check on. It looks like some Gil Kane there, but I don't know if it's Gil Kane penciling or inking. There's some homework for you. Look that up. Let me know who did that cover. All right, give you all something to do. But anyway, great Sal Buscema art inked by Joe Staton. That's always a fun combination. I like. It's funny. I'm more of a fan of seeing where I like Joe Staton the most is inking Sal Buscema. That's where I like him. Okay, and so there's plenty of throughout the Bronze Age, there's plenty of examples of that and instances of that. The fun scene here where these giant the locust, the villain, can grow insects into giants, and so he sicks the giant insects on the Hulk, and one of those and on the townspeople, and one of those insects, a giant worm, grabs the Hulk by the head. I'm sure that his intention is to ingest him, and in just a wonderful scene, a wonderfully gross scene, without being over the top, you have the Hulk ends up squishing the giant worm's head with a squoosh, not a squish, but a squoosh, and then has pink worm guts on his back and shoulders. I mean, that's just wonderful. You love it. You love to see it. Okay, so there you go. There's just and so it's just a fun book. It is an affordable first Sal Buscema issue of the Hulk as regular penciler, and there's a nice little cliffhanger at the end there. The Abomination being assigned somewhat, or made a deal. They made a deal. Quartermain and Doc Samson and Thunderbolt Ross make a deal with him to go after the Hulk. And I have issue 195 too. I'm going to need to read that now because a lot of these Sal Buscema issues of Hulk have been put back, and I haven't read them in literally decades. And then here's one of my favorite ads, a great ad for those Spider-Man and Hulk Halloween costumes and Captain America Halloween costumes. I had the Spider-Man costume growing up, and believe it or not, the next year I had the Hulk, but never had the cap. So anyway, great book. Hulk number 194. a 25 center, published in 1975, I believe. Yep, 1975. It's an affordable first Sal Buscema. It is affordable, and it's interesting because in a lot of cases, when artists have, you're seeing now in back issues, you're seeing artists first time drawing this character, first time drawing that character. I don't think I know this is not Buscema's first time drawing the Hulk, but he did that, I believe, in an issue of the Avengers. But this is the first, of Sal being regular penciler on the Incredible Hulk. So it's an affordable first, and it's worth having. And so go out there and hunt. And thanks for watching Four Color Commentary. I will see you next video.